the video, and we love it. Now, Marlon Wayans, Marlon out there slinging that peen, got a 1-year-old child. Now they want to get full custody, want child support and all that. He can't control his pee. He thought he was going to be able to pull out like a white chick. Got a baby. Now he got to pay all that child support. And he going to be crying like Tyrese. That woman probably going to get about $80,000 a month because he couldn't control their sausage. Did all that cheating, fornicate. Now you got to pay all that money. Now you really going to be out there on the tour. Now you really going to be out there doing White Chicks Part 2. You did it. You should have pulled out. Because I know you're not married. You're single. I believe you're single now. But you're just stupid. Y'all be screwing these people that want a bag. Brittany, your ex Brittany Moreland, filing for full custody of their 15-month-old daughter. Marlon, ex Brittany Moreland, has filed for full custody of their 15-month-old daughter. And court documents obtained by People, Moreland 34 filed a petition to determine a paternal relationship with Marlon, 51, in the state of California. The actor got 2 children with the ex, Angela, with whom he was in a relationship with from 1992 to 2013. Got a daughter. And according to the filing, Moreland is seeking full legal and physical custody, but it's asking that the actor receive visitation rights. On Thursday, Marlon spoke with the Shade Room, responding to Moreland's legal filings. This is a quote. All love, all God. The baby isn't a secret. The mama has been posted, but I choose to keep the baby private life private, he said. Quote, ain't nobody's business. Social media is toxic and dangerous, and I like to keep her peace. However, the actor said he didn't like being named as a visitor to his daughter. Quote, do you pay all the money per month and be called a visitor? Do the math. This is delusional. I will let the lawyers of God do what they do. Marlon told the outlet, quote, I will be creating art form a broken heart. I got nothing but love. Even when it's bad, it's good. It's God. Moreland is also petitioning for reasonable expenses of pregnancy and birth, as well as fees and costs of litigation to be covered by Marlon. In addition to the paternity documents, Moreland, who is listed as an unemployed graduate student in California, submitted an income and expense declaration. She states that part of her monthly expenses go toward providing clothes for the minor child. According to documentation filed by the 34-year-old, she spends about 95% of their time. The baby spends 95% of the time with me, 5% of the time with the other parent. Marlon is requesting $2,000 per month for Marlon for childcare so she can continue working. Marlon also addressed Marlon's child support request in a paternity suit in a conversation with the Shade Room. Quote, it's the classic case of good, loving, responsible father shelling out over $18,000 per month for a 1-year-old, and an entitled woman decides she wants more. Marlon said, my mama and them would have lost their mind for $2,000. But baby, brother Marlon, you fornicator, this ain't your mama in the projects. You rich. That piece of sausage that you put in that unemployed graduate student in California, she gonna use that 1-2-year-old child to cash in on your check. How stupid can you be? There's plenty of women that you can insert yourself, but brother Marlon, why didn't you pull out? You too busy pulled in, and you deposit your seed, and due to the laws of this country, especially in California, she is trying to become the full parent so she can get more than the $20,000. But you the one with the bag. You the one with the wealth. You should have used your common sense instead of listening to that small head that's about a good 7 inches cut. And you should have been listening to the mind that God gave you in your head, on top of the crown of your head, instead of listening to your sausage head. You listen to your sausage head having them 2 minutes of pleasure. Now you got to deal with 18 years or more of a check. Now you got to deal with that. Instead of you pulling out, you pulled in. Yabashadada. When. Now she gonna get the check. Don't bring your mama in this. Your mama was poor. This is a different era. You got money. She don't care nothing about the child. She's an unemployed graduate student. But she graduated because she got that baby, and her baby daddy, this man, Marlon, is rich. How much is your net worth, Marlon? Do y'all mind me talking about him? Your net worth, I'm just asking, how much is your net worth, sir? I know it's in the millions. $40 million. $40 million. You did $2 million of pleasure, and then you think these women want you, Marlon? No. They want the bag, the check. And she's a trained woman, how to get that bag, how to make you feel like a real man. And she made sure that thing was warm, goody, and tight. You came in 2 minutes. She got a child. Now you got to pay. Now you're going to be out here crying, begging. We don't care. You did all that. Dummy. What you doing an interview for the shade room for? Like we going to get you some sympathy. The shade is you was weak. You should have pulled out. Only weak men stay in there with money. If you was like Pookie and Ray, I understand. She could have went to the government and got a check. But you know her government cheese gonna come from your bank account. You did that. Dummy. Stupid. The women don't care nothing about you. They want your money. You know your mama taught you better than that. But you want to be a whore. Now you got to pay. You are the other parent. You're nothing to her but a bag. You can't raise them. You choo-choo is a traveler, doing movies, doing specials. Ain't nobody watching. You don't know how to pull out. You did all that talking, all that laughing, all that sweating. Can't even do no interview. You got to sweat. You know when you're sweating, you know when that sweat about to drip down, and you know how to wipe that sweat. But you know you about to reach that mold of going inside. And why didn't you pull it out? If most men knew how to pull out, they wouldn't be in the mess. Now you in that mess. Now you with Tyrese in the courtroom fighting for your money. You weak. You and Tyrese, that crying man. Crying chocolate man. Oh, what child needs that much money? A child that got a rich father like you, stupid, beta, weak. Y'all don't know how y'all go after the gold diggers. And don't want to wear no protection. Now you got to deal with the consequences of writing that check. Don't be doing all that crying. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. You rich. Pay her. Anyway, God is good. I had to talk about, because I'm like, you doing an interview for what? If you don't want to marry her and be with her, you decided for that 2 minutes of pleasure. At least put protection on so you don't have this 20-year commitment, 18-year at minimum.